Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to WWE Bad News Stars. Stay updated with all the latest WWE news and matches. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. The home of all things WWE and the stories that have shaken the very foundations of the wrestling world today. We dive into a shocking turn of events that has rocked the WWE Universe to its core. A tale of betrayal, vengeance, and the painful decision that has left fans heartbroken. WWE superstar Liv Morgan, once on top of the world, has made the shocking decision to file for early retirement after a vicious attack by Rhea Ripley, the Eradicator who made her return to the WWE with a vengeance, leaving Liv fighting for her life in a backstage parking lot. The question on everyone's minds: what does Vince McMahon have to say about this devastating situation? How does WWE's chief executive officer respond to Liv Morgan's heartbreaking departure from the ring? And what does it mean for the future of WWE? Stay tuned, because this is one WWE saga that you do not want to miss before we get into the shocking and brutal attack by Rhea Ripley. Let's take a moment to remember Liv Morgan's incredible journey in WWE. Liv Morgan, born in 1994 in New Jersey, began her wrestling career in NXT, where she quickly gained attention for her unique persona and electrifying energy. She wasn't the stereotypical model wrestler. Liv represented something different, something relatable, a fighter with a heart, an underdog that the WWE Universe could get behind. As a member of the Riot Squad, Liv found camaraderie with Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan, and despite being underutilized at times, she stayed dedicated to the craft. But it was her time on the main roster that saw her truly come into her own. Liv Morgan reinvented herself, shedding the past and carving out a persona that resonated with the fans. The moment that catapulted Liv to the top came at the Money in the Bank 2022 pay-per-view, where she shocked the world by winning the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. With that briefcase in hand, Liv had the keys to greatness. Not long after, she cashed in on Ronda Rousey, becoming the SmackDown Women's Champion, a crowning achievement that solidified her place as one of WWE's brightest stars. However, as we know in WWE, no journey to the top is ever smooth, and Liv Morgan's was no exception. Enter Rhea Ripley, the Eradicator. When Rhea debuted on the main roster, she immediately became one of the most dominant forces in WWE. With her powerhouse physique, unmatched intensity, and unrelenting aggression, Rhea Ripley didn't just wrestle. She commanded respect, and anyone who stood in her way was in for a fight. At first, Liv and Rhea's interactions were nothing more than minor rivalries. But as Rhea climbed the ranks in WWE, it became clear that there was a looming battle between these two women who represented vastly different ideals. Rhea Ripley was an unstoppable force, while Liv Morgan represented resilience in the spirit of the underdog. But what started as mere tension quickly escalated into something far more personal. Everything came to a head on one fateful night, as Liv Morgan began to solidify her place at the top of WWE's women's division. Rhea Ripley made a shocking return after being sidelined due to injury. But this wasn't the Rhea Ripley we had seen before. This was a Rhea Ripley on a mission, returning with a vengeance, ready to take what she felt was hers. Rhea's return wasn't a hero's return. It was a brutal, savage act of violence. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, who had been on a collision course with Ripley for weeks, found themselves in the wrong place at the wrong time. What began as a confrontation in the NXT parking lot soon spiraled out of control. Rhea Ripley, fueled by anger, unleashed a vicious assault on Liv Morgan. The brutality of the attack was unlike anything seen before. Liv, who had already endured so much in her career, was left laying in the parking lot, beaten, battered, and barely conscious. The WWE Universe watched in horror as Liv Morgan's future in WWE hung in the balance. In the days that followed, Liv Morgan's condition deteriorated. Her injuries were severe. She had suffered multiple fractures, internal bruising, and deep cuts. For any superstar, this would have been a setback. But for Liv, this was the breaking point. After spending several days in the hospital, Liv Morgan made a heartbreaking decision. She was filing for early retirement from WWE. Liv, in an emotional statement, explained that the attack had not only affected her physically, but mentally as well. The fear of never being able to perform at the same level again, combined with the sheer brutality of Rhea Ripley's assault, was too much to bear. Liv Morgan, I've always fought for this, for my dream from my fans, but I don't think I can keep doing this. I've been through so much in this last attack. I can't keep putting myself at risk like this. It's time to step away and heal. I'll always love WWE, but I need to take care of myself now. The world was left stunned. Liv Morgan, one of the most popular and talented women in WWE, had made the unimaginable decision to walk away. Following Liv Morgan's announcement, the WWE Universe turned its attention to one man, Vince McMahon. As the CEO of WWE, McMahon's words carry weight for days. Fans speculated about how Vince McMahon would respond to the crisis that had unfolded. Would he take responsibility for the violence that led to Liv's decision to retire? Or would he stand by his superstar Rhea Ripley, who had become a top heel in the company? Vince McMahon, finally breaking his silence, addressed the situation with a mixture of concern, regret, and anger. Vince McMahon, what happened to Liv Morgan is absolutely unacceptable. WWE is a place where talents should be able to perform at the highest level without fear of injury or violence from their colleagues. We take full responsibility for what occurred, and we are working to ensure that something like this never happens again. This company prides itself on its athletes, and we will always prioritize their safety and well-being. In his comments, McMahon emphasized that WWE would conduct a thorough investigation into the incident, holding all responsible parties accountable. He also made it clear that Rhea Ripley's actions would not go unnoticed and that there would be repercussions. As for Rhea Ripley, the big question on everyone's mind was, what happens next? Would she face serious consequences for the attack that pushed Liv Morgan to retire early? Would WWE suspend or even fire Rhea Ripley? The answer, however, was a bit more complicated. Rhea Ripley's power and popularity have made her one of the most influential superstars in WWE today. Despite the brutality of the attack on Liv Morgan, Ripley's dominance inside the ring and her storyline with the Judgment Day made her an undeniable asset to the company. However, Vince McMahon's commitment to holding people accountable was clear. WWE would not allow personal vendetta to go unchecked. The question remained, would Rhea Ripley be able to continue her reign as the Eradicator, or would she face severe consequences for her actions? While Rhea Ripley's future hangs in the balance, one thing is certain. Liv Morgan's legacy in WWE will never be forgotten. Her resilience, her heart, and her ability to rise. As expected. Rhea Ripley has shown little remorse for her actions. In a backstage interview, Rhea defended herself, stating that Liv Morgan's retirement was a result of her own weaknesses. Rhea Ripley. This is the WWE. If you can't handle the heat, you don't belong here. Liv made her choice, and I have no regrets about what I did. I'm here to dominate, and that's exactly what I'll continue to do. Rhea's cold and calculated response has only fueled the fire. leaving fans divided over whether she should face harsher consequences. While Liv Morgan's time in WWE may be over, her story is far from finished. Liv has hinted at exploring new opportunities outside the ring, from acting to working with charities. Her resilience and positive attitude have inspired fans worldwide, and many believe this isn't the last we'll see of Liv Morgan, whether it's in WWE or another arena. One thing is certain, Liv's legacy will live on. And there you have it. Folks, the latest chapter in this heartbreaking and controversial saga. Vince McMahon has spoken. Liv Morgan has made her decision, and Rhea Ripley continues to dominate the narrative. But what do you think? Should Rhea face harsher consequences for her actions? Will WWE's women's division recover from this loss, and could Liv Morgan one day make a triumphant return? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to WWE Bad News Stars for more updates, analysis, and exclusive stories from the world of WWE. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this video and want more exciting content, please hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your support means the world to us, but wait, there's so much more to discover. Click on the next video right here, shown on the screen for more exclusive insights, reactions, and all the latest happenings in the wrestling world. You won't want to miss.